Well,
This
you
is
know how
Tom's
men
birthday.
are. The woman driving behind, just a little more.
I don't tell people that. But I think the staff knows on some level that
I know how
mommy
that is.
makes the shit go.
Yeah, talk to my wife. She will be explicit about it. She does tell many people about it.
Yeah.
She's like, this dude, because of me. That's it.
But there is a team. Listen, that's why. Can I tell you something? This is a good topic.
Yes.
That's why it's so important for men and women to choose a good life partner,
Yeah.
a good mate in life.
So we're going to talk about relationships today, but this is a great
Yes.
place to start.
Oh, that was so good.
Yes,
Yeah.
well done.
That was a good segue.
We didn't plan this.
No.
So the what I noticed across the lifespan of my relationship, marriage, is that I was never taught or nothing was ever made of the fact that, there was a lot made of the romance and the relationship and the sex and the relationship, blah, blah, blah. But you're building a life together.
Yes.
And you're building a family together. These are big undertakings.
Massive.
That your teammate, your
Yeah.
partner in this has to be with you just the way you'd select a vice president if you're trying to run a giant business or something.
I know.
It's the same fucking thing.
And can I hate it that my mother told me this when
She
I was
did?
little?
Your mother wasn't all bad. This is
I
the
know.
first thing we found good about your mom.
No, and I'm telling you, lately I'm siding with her on certain things. But she did say to me, marriage is not about love. It is a business arrangement. Now, I don't agree necessarily with all of that statement, but there is something to the idea of it being, you're in the business of building a life and building a family
Yes.
unit.
Well,
in that regard.
So we have begun. Susan's not going to be in here right now, but we got to have this conversation with her soon. We have started to chat about. We're watching people kind of struggle in their relationships, this and that, and we were like, "Dude, we are 4 years into this thing. There is no pulling this apart." You know what I mean? If you start fucking up and we have to live separate lives, we're still not going to get a divorce,
Right.
Because it's just
Why?
too much. It's too much.
Why would
It's
you at some point?
Too much. We've built this whole thing together, and I don't imagine that happening to us. But even then, it's like it's just not an option.
I know.
I don't know how pissed I get. Maybe I'd feel differently if I get really, really pissed.
I agree, though. Listen, I went into marriage without being like, there's no way out. It's no divorce. I don't divorce. I will not divorce. And I will not bring children into this marriage, into this world and get divorced.
Yes.
So
No.
I share the same thought as you, which is like, dude, whatever the fuck is happening, we're going to go, like, you're not leaving,
Figuring
dude.
this out. Yeah.
Yeah. Because here's what I've watched as a child of divorce. Both my parents married, remarried 2, 3, 4 times.
Of course.
Guess what, fools? If you don't do the work
Same
on
thing
yourself,
happens.
you're
Same
going to
thing.
marry the same person. Same shit, different toilet. What is it? Iverson. Same shit, different toilet.
Yes.
So you think you're upgrading your partner by dumping the old guy.
Yep.
But guess what, bitch? Once that sex haze phases out, you likely are with the same motherfucker.
Yep.
Maybe worse.
And it's because and I'm sure we'll talk about some of this today. It's because of we have fittedness. You know what I mean? Our relationship sort of have maps that we are attracted to certain things and we fit with certain things and we're comfortable with certain things. We like certain things, and that's not going to change unless you really do some work.
Really do work.
Really work.
But here's the struggle and the task of marriage is that you and I, especially, we both married young. Like
I got married at 30, 31.
Wait, what?
31 was I got married.
Okay, well, I got married at 32. But
We got together when we were 24. Yeah, we
same.
started hanging out then. Yeah.
So Tom was like 26 and I was 28, or he was 25. I was 28 when we started dating. So you start off as a kid and then you have to grow together. Like you have to grow independently as humans and then your relationship has to grow. That's the challenge.
Yes.
Is can I grow with this person into the
Yes.
next level stage of maturity?
And I don't know how the fuck. Maybe she thinks the same thing about me. How I put up with some of her shit when we were younger, but how she put up with my workaholism early.
Oh my God. I don't know. But she's pretty independent. I think Susan Pinsky, it's funny because I know you guys a little bit better now. I think you've said before, you're like, she's fine without me. She can go on without me.
Oh yeah, no, she'd be fine. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. She's not dependent on anything. Yeah, that's fine.
Do you really believe that?
I think she's happier with me, but I don't have to worry about her falling apart. She can take care of herself.
Won't.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
most definitely not.
She's tough. I like that.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
tough. But also then you throw children into the relationship. So now there's not just 2 of you, there's 3 of you.
5 of us.
There's 4 in you.
Yeah.
There's so many
Yeah.
of people coming
Yeah.
out of you that ruin your relationship in a way in the beginning. So you have to navigate this new dynamic. 1 kid comes, that's a massive change. 2 kids come, now there's 4 people that you're working out. And I think what happened, at least in our early baby making relationship, is like, I didn't know what was fucking happening. I didn't have a mother or an elder woman to be like, here's what's going to happen. You're going to have a kid. You're going to hate your husband for a while. But you should talk to him and you guys will figure it out. Do you know what I mean? Instead, I was like, I fucking hate this. I hate everybody.
Yeah.
And that's an issue. That
we just call that postpartum depression.
Right, that's it. So yeah, it's a Herculean effort.
And you have to push through it. Think if you just cave to it or whatever, and all those weird feelings.
Well, that's when you get divorced. I think people go.
And that's one phase of many that you go through as time goes along. What if a spouse gets sick or
say
something?
More, yeah.
What if a spouse gets sick or old or whatever? There's so much shit.
You mean when,
Yeah,
homie?
when. Well, what if there's an age difference? And people don't plan that at all. I've seen that so many times.
Tell me about that.
Oh my God. When people have a 20-year age gap,
Yeah.
and it's usually the male's older. Not always, not these days.
Yeah.
And the other spouse becomes a caretaker. That is
so
not something,
hot.
Yeah, it is. Talk about one of the vag drying crowd. Talk about that.
Changing my husband's diapers
Yeah.
is a vag dryer.
Yeah.
Fucking gross, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I know, because it sounds all hot and horny in the beginning. You're like, yeah, this guy's so mature. It's my daddy issues. And then in a decade, he's going to be old as shit.